Hello, Dr. Uche again. How are you? I am your Dr. Booktuber back today to hang out with you. So, before we go ahead, remember if you enjoy my book reviews, go ahead and hit subscribe so that you will know when I post new videos. And I love to hear from you, by the way. So, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know what you think of the books I'm reviewing. I absolutely love to hear from you. So, today is a bit different. Today is really odd. I actually have a bunch of books and I need some suggestions. So I'm hoping somebody might reply and tell me what they think about these. So let's start with Pet. So Pet by Akwaeke Emezi. Akwaeke Emezi. Akwaeke Emezi, I suspect. So this is called Pet. It looks like YA genre, which I don't read a lot of YA genre, but whatever the case, I heard about this book. At the back, it says the problem is when you think you've been without monsters for so long, sometimes you forget what they look like, what they sound like, no matter how much remembering your education urges you to do. It's not the same when the monsters are gone. You're only remembering shadows of them, stories that seem to be limited to the pages or screens you read them from, flat and dull things. So yes, people forget, but forgetting is dangerous. Forgetting is how the monsters come back. This is Pet by Akwaeke Emezi. Okay, hold that thought. Here's another one. This is Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. And I read her American Marriage. I liked it. But whatever the case, Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. With the opening line of Silver Sparrow, my father, James Witherspoon, is a bigamist. Author Tayari Jones unveils a breathtaking story about a man's deception, a family's complicity, and the two teenage girls caught in the middle. Set in Atlanta in the 1980s, the novel revolves around James Witherspoon's two families, the public one and the secret one. When the daughters from each family meet and form a friendship, only one of them knows they're sisters. It's a relationship destined to explode. This is a stunning novel, This one looks a bit interesting. It's not YA. I might actually read that one. So here's another one. What We Lose, a novel by Zinzi Clemens. What We Lose, a novel by Zinzi Clemens. And Vogue says it's a debut novel of the year. This is what year? Penguin Books, 2018. So, raised in Pennsylvania, Tandy views the world of her mother's childhood in Johannesburg as both impossibly distant and ever present. She's an outsider wherever she goes, caught between black and white, American and not. She tries to connect these dislocated pieces of her life. But as her mother succumbs to cancer, Tandy searches for an anchor, someone or something to love. I like this one. I might do this one first. But of course, I want to know what you think if you've read any of them. So here's another one. Jacqueline Woodson, Red at the Bone. Profoundly moving, the New York Times. An unexpected teenage pregnancy pulls together two families from different social classes. 16 years later, it is the evening of that child's coming-of-age ceremony. In her grandparents' Brooklyn brownstone, she's surrounded by loved ones and friends, making her entrance to the music of Prince, in a dress originally intended for her mother a generation earlier. Moving backward and forward in time, Red at the Bone is the story of these families and how they arrived at this moment and beyond. Jacqueline Woodson movingly considers not just her characters' private hopes and successes, but also the tolls they paid for striving to overcome expectations and escape the pool of history. So, exploring themes of sexual desire and identity, mother-daughter relationships, loss and grief, prejudice, class, education, ambition, and gentrification. Red at the Bone is a taut, powerful story of family, love, and legacy. Sounds interesting. Next one. Gonna help me decide. Tell me if you've read any. Tiny Imperfections. Tiny Imperfections by Ali Frank and Asha Humans. At 39, Josie Bordelon's modeling career as the Black beauty of the 90s is far behind her. Now director of admissions at San Francisco's most sought after private school, she is chic, single, and determined to keep her 17-year-old daughter Etta from making the same mistakes she did. But Etta has plans of her own, and their beloved matriarch, Aunt Viv, has Etta's back. If only Josie could manage her future as well as she manages the shenanigans of the over-anxious, over-eager parents at school, or her best friend's attempts to coax Josie out of her sex sabbatical and back onto the dating scene. As admission season heats up, Josie discovers that when it comes to matters of the heart and the office, the biggest surprises lie closest to home. Yeah, they all seem interesting. I am leaning towards this one, but let me know what you think. Have you read any of them? Help me out. Help a girl out. I need some suggestions. It's going to be my bedtime reading when my children are asleep. And I will keep listening on Audible, to The Light Seekers by Femi Ayodele. The Light Seekers. That's what I'm trying to finish up. So, Dr. Uche, your booktuber, different kind of video today. I'm hoping you can help me and tell me what I should read next. Again, remember to hit subscribe so that you'll know when I upload new videos, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.